welcome to Torment, Tides of Numenera. The, I don't know, kind of, this, I don't know, maybe 5th, 6th? No, 12th stream maybe? It's a long game. It's a long game, but we are almost finished in Sargus Cliffs, and maybe today we will leave this palace. Hello, Roxy! Didn't even check the game. No problem. But as always, you can type in German, and I will answer in German. But it's cool that you can tune in at 15 o'clock. That's unexpected. I thought that you had to work at this hour. Ooh. Okay, then I'm glad that nobody knows your real name in here and can rat you out to your employers. You know, the guys you work for. Let's continue with Torment Tides of Numenera. We have done everything that is to be done in the Fifth Eye Tavern. Was a very cool place. I like it a lot. But yeah, we've finished with that. Yeah, really. Then you can even stop 30 minutes earlier, in my opinion. That's rubbish. These kinds of working conditions. But this one at least. As I heard from you, you are pretty content with your job. So, hey, good for you. So, we've done everything in there, the Fifth Eye Tavern. We are just one. I have the feeling I'm missing something. Oh, did you see the screen kind of moved? Yes. No, we can't. I can't let this stay like that. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. Shruxy, anything? What are you playing these days? You have stopped with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, was it? And you told me that you're playing... I don't know what anymore. I forgot. Our last Kazov has an upgrade. We can level him. Okay. Increase his tier, because we don't have levels in Torment Tides when we have tiers. And no, edge is always great. And why do I want an intellect edge or speed edge? We are pretty bad when it comes to fighting, so maybe we should get to increasing our speed. On the other hand, intellect is really... there's so much talking in this game, and that's governed by intellect, so intellect is pretty important. I give intellect another edge, but later we'll push the speed pool maybe. Tybir, you get more effort, why not? Dragon Warrior 2, but you can't go on 1 because my save state is on my PC and there's Schimmel on the window. The Vermieter needs to fix the first before I'm sitting there. Ah, shit. Bad news, Roxy. Hello, Cutie Cat! My favorite person in the world. Das macht überhaupt nichts. Wie gesagt, ihr könnt auch einfach Deutsch schreiben. I'm only forcing myself to speak in English. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, Roxy forgot that as well. Schimmel on the window! Oh no! I hate Schimmel. Now we have said Schimmel so much that I forgot what's the English word. Mold. You have mold. The moldy window. But I don't know, is mold only what you have on food? But we also have mold on... There are moldy blankets, for example. So I think mold is the word to go. And exactly, that's one reason we moved. We had some mold on... Oh, the whole flat where we were before, or apartment, whatever you want to call it, was so isolated. Yeah, the windows were so... They kept the air or the cold from outside so well that everything inside was kind of sweating a little, and it always smelled a little. We didn't smell the mold, but it smelled a little, or it felt a little wet. Moist is too much of a word, but it was a high Luftfeuchtigkeit. Yeah, and the day we moved, we found a huge stain on the wall behind one of our cupboards in our sleeping room, or bedroom. So we were kind of glad that we moved then. And we also had always problems with, there was some tiny little mold spots on the ceiling. And I'm glad we are here today, and there are no such problems here because it's an Altbau, and still it's well isolated, I feel, and it's always warm, but still we don't have this wet feeling anymore. Rollladenkasten. We never had Rollladen. That's we don't know anything about that. That they only need to repair the Rollladenkasten, and I hope the Vermieter just says yes and don't say, "Oh, you did the Lüftung wrong." Okay, well I like Denglish. You did the Lüftung wrong. That's almost as good as 7. Yes, that's what the landlords always say. That's always their tactic, isn't it? You didn't open the windows as we instructed you to do. But I think in Germany they have to prove that you did it wrong. So maybe you have a chance. Okay, we were here, everything's nice. I think we will get back to the Underbelly. There was some stuff we didn't do there. I'll talk to Loss of Self for just a minute, if there's anything new with her. Okay, no. We have many shins now. Maybe you buy some stuff from Jörnar. You can... Especially then, Chiroxy, that's a good point. It can't be your fault. If an apartment gets moldy after 3 months, no matter what you're doing, it's the apartment's fault, not yours. You're right. That's nice to hear. Have you found what were you looking for? For lamps? No, we were looking for lamps. But you were also looking for some stuff, weren't you? He did? Yeah, my cutie cat is that way sometimes as well. She doesn't like change, so when we moved here and we both felt that it was the right idea, still, even after months living here, she still sometimes thinks, there were some stuff was better in the old apartment. Yeah. Oh, snap, that doesn't sound good, Roxy. But in my opinion, I know in our case, it's just that it just takes a while to adjust, and that's completely normal. Is it the first? I mean, it's your first apartment without your parents. Is it the same for him, or did he live somewhere else before alone? Ashen imitation. Find more women. Ooh, right. After I was strangled to death by a ghostly woman in the fifth eye, I awoke in a new fathom of the labyrinth. There are still more of them? I don't remember. One book for Felinda, of course. And yeah, don't help the stalker, I know. Then I think there's nothing left to do apart from talking to him. Both first time living alone. Okay, then maybe it's really just that he has to adjust to this kind of lifestyle, maybe? That it's now your job to care for your own apartment and talk to the landlord and, well, do everything that you need to be done, to have done. It's at least live there another 6 months. Or 1 year in altogether. I think if he's still unhappy then maybe it is time to move again. But I hope it doesn't come to that. Show me your list of items and services. Certainly. What are blood nanites again? No, thank you. Numenera analyzer. I did save, didn't I? I did save. So, what does the Numenera analyzer do? I did all of these before in another stream you can watch on YouTube, so I won't read out all of that. New ability, Numenera Analyzer. What does it do? +5 on law, machinery, mystical, natural. Yeah, why not? Yeah, the befuddled gentleman. I remember him. I am glad I bought that. Now, more. I need more. Clank, clank, clank. Good question, cutie cat. What are blood nanites? Yeah, I want them too. Ba-da-ba-ba. You feel the first bite. And, oh, don't you look healthy. New ability, blood nanites. What do they do again? No bleeding, no burn. That's good. I need more. What is the jagged memory? Encroaching darkness. Living tattoos. Yeah, I'll take the darkness. Yeah, thank you. What does the darkness do? Heals 8 points of health. Now I have tattoos like Elegant does. Only not as cool as his own tattoos. Okay. I'll keep that. Journal. I want more. Kurz auf Deutsch. Ja, kein Problem. Was ist ein Spitzboden? Okay, they found a puddle of water on the Spitzboden. Maybe the attic. But the... Dachdecker. I didn't find anything. The person that is supposed to find this stuff. Then the landlord complained for false alarm. Ooh, little wet spots above the balcony door. Krass. He really sounds, your landlord sounds like someone who's trying to manipulate you really. Like he's almost extorting you to just shut up, or he's so far from saying just live there, shut up and pay the rent or I'll kick you out. Vielleicht einem Mieterbund beitreten, gibt es ja zum Beispiel. Or on finanztipp.de. Finanztipp mit einem P. Gibt es auch gute Tipps zum Thema Miete und was da erlaubt ist und was nicht. Ist immer meine Seite, finanztipp.de ist immer meine Seite, wenn es irgendwie um Finanzen, Versicherungen, Miete und Steuern und sowas geht. Vielleicht könnt ihr da mal gucken und schauen, wie man sich bei sowas verhalten könnte. Rechtsschutz? Das hilft ja dann nur, wenn er euch verklagt. Yeah, maybe he just thinks that, that you're too young. But I don't think he thinks that you're too young, so you don't know how to live in an apartment. But I think it sounds like he thinks you're too young. I can do whatever I want with you because you have no experience in these matters. Jagged memory, please. I'll take it. Jagged memory. +1 relativistic damage. Yeah, I'll take that too. Arinok. Yes. I don't need the gauntlets. Do I? No, I don't need them. Okie dokie. Then let's go to the Underbelly, which is right here. Pow. Achso, dass er eigentlich ganz nett ist, habe ich... Klick doch drauf. Oder hängst du schon wieder irgendwo fest? Das habe ich überlesen. Aber eigentlich ganz nett ist auch immer so eine Masche, manchmal. Klar, manche Leute sind eigentlich ganz nett, aber sind trotzdem Arschlöcher. Gibt es auch. Now, we are back in the Underbelly. And it's our job to do something about these Sticha. A Stichus is an insectoid being that feeds on electricity when it punches with his razor claws into the stone and feeds on the static that comes out of that. And the problem with this is that all the houses above, where the people of Sargus Cliffs live, are falling down into the sea because the soil gets weak. Sure. So I'm trying to... Well, I'm beginning that quest right now. And... No, I don't see anyone I haven't talked to. Maybe the meatmonger, do you have any news? Nothing.
Doing
Nothing
it now.
New. Baronoth, she's cool. But I guess nothing new there as well. Either. Again.
Ready.
Maybe some new fish. Tag on the line again. We take hold of the fishing rod and begin reeling in the line. A sharp-eyed and somewhat sarcastic-looking fish hangs from the barbed hook. A cerbid carp. He really does look kind of sarcastic. He's 3 points of intellect, but inflicts 1 might pool drain, 1 speed pool drain as well. Might be worth it still. You caught this creature in subterranean waters of the Underbelly. It retains a sharp, disdainful look in its eyes, as if it's judging you even in death. Sorry for killing you. Hey, Crooked. I have a fish for you, because I'm a nice guy. She looks up at us with a dazzling smile, but not fast enough to conceal the sorrow that was on her face before. What's new? Oh, I thought I could give you the fish. Okay.
I'm going.
Then let's go to here. Or maybe we should sleep? We're pretty roughed up after fighting against the adversary. Maybe we should sleep. Yes? I mean, we're part of the Changing Guard cultists of the... Oh no, that's the wrong way. Government Square... Circus Minor. There we go.
Alright.
We're part of the cult, so we can't sleep there for free, which we will exploit now. Okay.
All right.
Nothing new here. No. I wouldn't know why we should talk to these people here.
All right.
We touched the clock again. Nothing. Hey, I'm Mimian. I don't like you. Kesmin is much nicer. Your turn, revered one. How may we assist you today? We are, as always, at your service. Still, I'm talking to him. There's some supplies. Nothing. Sell some stuff. Armor, 3 resistance. 3 armor, 2 resistance. 4 armor, 1 resistance. 4 armor, 1 resistance. Let's sell that. Yes. No, nothing else. Oh, they had... Or was that my inventory? Let's sleep here. I would like to sleep here, please. I know that I am. Ooh.
Much better.
Did your furniture fit in your new apartment? What's old? I thought InDesign? Something with the barcode? Yes, it did. We only had to get rid of stuff that we didn't like anymore, or was broken, or really just old and moldy sometimes. But we still use many things that were on the old apartment as well. Of course, we had buy some new stuff, but we didn't have a problem with trying to fit stuff. Back here again. We lived there for February 2016 or 14? I think it was 16. Yeah, for 4 years. For pretty much exactly 4 years. We lived there.
Of course.
And we lived there, we liked it there. It was a great, for me it was also, yes, the first apartment that I lived in without my dad living over the, across the floor, the corridor. And the first apartment that Cutie Cat and I lived together in, so yeah, it wasn't her first apartment. She were in 2 others before. No, 3 others before. Yeah. Checked. Let's make a hard save concerning the Sticha. Sticha. Or only stick. I don't know.
Human who speaks Sticha. Checked will speak.
Again. No, that was me. But thank you. Again. Not concerned to Sticker, I know. You dig under the city, right? Can you take me someplace?
Maybe take.
The Sticker mutters, though its scent indicates reluctance and caution.
Must pay tensions.
Changing Guard Sanctuary. That is where we have to go to leave Sargus Cliffs this stream. The Legend Cliff's Edge. That's a good option as well. Why do you need shins? That's a good question.
Human sell Numenera. Call self Mekala. Trade shins and other Numenera to Sticha. Sticha trade shins for Numenera good for dig. Melt into walls and tunnels. Make stronger. That way shins.
Aha. Then take me to the ledge. Take me to the ledge. Yes, pay tensions. Oh. I hope that trip is worth it. Closer to the edge.
Yes.
Do you like 30 seconds to mask Shiroxy? Quick ice eggs. And some groovy thing. You were on a concert! Woo! That's quite a while. Maybe... Wait, which one? Do you know, do you remember the place? Because Kitty Cat was in her youth a big 30 Seconds to Mars fan and was also, I think, on 2 concerts. Maybe you were at the same one. Let me see, 12 years ago. So 2008 or 9. What are you saying? So after much research, we know that we know nothing. But she thinks that it was Hannover or Bremen or Hannover, but probably not Cologne. Too bad. We thought that maybe you would have been at the same concert. Olives. Great streaming snack. What was the last concert you've been to, Shiroxy? Okay. Yes, that was my question. Your last concert. Okay. But was it that year, Rock am Ring, where where people died? Didn't people die at some of these large concerts or festivals? Or where it rained like hell? Maybe I'm mixing up Rock am Ring and Hurricane. One died. And that's where you've been? Dankeschön. Sie war am Rock am Ring. Damals, als es so geregnet hat. Shit. Prostata. No, that's not normal. People dying on festivals is not normal. But I get why you might feel like that. From festivals you hear all these stories that sound like a festival is a place that has no laws. It's like the Wild West, a festival. So I know why you would think that maybe people die there regularly. But here, an ovoid opening lined with a metallic wire mesh dominates the front of the device, and through it you catch the faintest glimpse of swirling liquid. Atop the machine rests a dome of translucent material and the brilliantly lit sphere. Examine the wire mesh. Examining is always good. Sorry. The mesh appears to prohibit direct contact with the fluid, jostling around the device's interior. Curiosity must have gotten the better of someone, however, as a line has been sliced cleanly through the bottom of the mesh. The opening created by the slash appears roughly large enough to reach an arm into it. Examine the dome. On closer inspection, you notice the dome contains what appears to be a human brain, but it's several times larger than a normal brain. Oh, now I see it. It floats serenely within the enclosure, pulsing occasionally, but you can find no way to interact with it. I know what you mean. Some people on festivals, and that's also one of the reasons why I don't like festivals that much as other people like them. I rather see a concert of one band for 2 hours that I really like inside somewhere, because I always think open air concerts, you lose too much. The audio quality isn't as good. I have to feel like the music is inside me, and you don't get that in an open air concert. And you are always wet, you're dirty, people behave like hooligans, and most, at least, or some, and these some hooligans are totally, they are enough to really fuck up your day on a festival. I'm not saying that everyone who's going to a festival is a hooligan, but there are these people, and I can't stand them. So yeah, I feel your girl. I still like concerts, and I have been to 2 musicals, so I don't think I'm really an expert on that, but I love concerts. The glowing sphere appears solidly attached to the rest of the machine. The light dims as you move your hands close to it. This one, okay. You spend a few moments moving your hand all around the sphere, and eventually you discover that its light seems to dim as your hand gets closer to a fixed point directly in front of it. Okay, light seems to dim. The dome has a human brain. The mesh appears to prohibit direct contact with the fluid inside of it. Now this, I think. Maybe that's a fluid. There's the ovoid opening. Okay. Ovoid means egg-like. For anyone who hasn't heard that word before. Okay. At first, tap the dome. The brain. You knock lightly on the dome, which triggers a minor convulsion from the brain within. However, nothing else happens. Tap it again. You knock on the dome once more, and the brain again reacts, but other than possibly tormenting the entrapped organ, you accomplish nothing. Again! More! Torment the brain! Okay, no, let's stop. Oh, hello, Heldrig! I'm eating olives. Roxy, it's the perfect streaming food. I grabbed the chips, the chips bag, but then I thought, it's so, you get greasy fingers, and it looks, I think watching people eat chips always, you have a different opinion of them after that, and I don't want you to have this opinion of me. Wer hätte gern einen Hund namens Matze? Das ist die Feuerglatze. Who would like his dog Pinhead? Mr. Fire Skinhead. Yes. I don't want a pet, but I like dogs. I like dogs very much. Yeah, he always streams very spontaneously. Very spontaneously even. So, yeah, Shroxy, I have the same problem as well. And then when he sometimes streams stuff that I still want to play myself, so I don't want to get spoiled, so I'm not watching anyway, even if I would know that he's streaming. Yeah. Maybe I'll find some time to stream tomorrow. Ah. Ha ha ha. Maybe you do, maybe you do. Is it still Resident Evil 7? Or one you... I tuned in once, or watched the VOD of your Apex, maybe? Of your online shooter stream? That was surprisingly entertaining. Because I normally would have never have thought that I'd like watching these kind of games, but still. Did I deactivate it? The sphere's light dims, then brightens again, as your hand completes the motion. From within the machine, you hear the strangled sound of evacuating liquid. The constant humming sound of the machine has stopped. I thought turning it off is maybe... It's better to turn it off before I reach into the opening, through the opening. The sphere's light dims and brightens as usual, but other than a dry clicking sound, nothing else occurs. Reach through the opening. Your hand meets nothing but air. The sides of the inner tank are still slick with whatever fluid previously filled it. Ah! Oh, okay. We lightly knock on the dome, triggering a minor convulsion from the brain within. A swooshing sound erupts from the interior of the device, and it resumes its former rhythmic hum. Let's reach through the opening now. Your hand splashes into an oily fluid as you plunge it through the hole in the mesh. As you probe around the interior, you momentarily feel something solid brush against your hand. You blindly grope for the object, but it proves quite difficult to grab. Let's grab it! Quick fingers. You have quick fingers, haven't you, Tybia? I know you do. Let's use one effort. Yes, success! I think it is only PvP, yes. After a few near misses, you manage to get a firm grip on the object and remove it from the machine. Ring of El Aemor. Mm-hmm. It's a cipher. This serpentine ring seems like a small, thin snake wrapping itself thrice around an invisible finger. Its head features 2 indigo jewels for eyes that look like trapped lightning, and a gaping mouth with 2 sharp fangs bared to strike. The ring protects the wearer by absorbing any status effect from the bloodstream and converting it into a weapon. A blood needle that can be shot at any living creature. More stuff? No, just oily liquid. And we flushed it again. And it's still empty. Okay, let's leave the machine alone. We turned it off. I don't know if that's good or bad, but we turned it off.
Let's go.
I would love to have a... I had nothing but females in my first playthrough, so this is why this time I'm an all-guy party. Otherwise, yes, I totally agree. I tend to like female characters much more than male characters because in most stories, males are just too macho. They are either macho or naive and man children. On the other hand, there are also very, very many bad-written female characters. But still, if I have the choice about a good female character or a good male character, I mostly prefer the female characters. Cheers. I watched the stream when Heldrick was really mad. Was really surprised thought you were the complete calm one. He mostly is. But I know sometimes he can, I think Heldrick can snap and then you get out of his way or you reap the consequences. Always? I hate it when I don't have a choice like in Witcher. No, You do have a choice. I could have played as a female or a male cast-off. And there are also more female... There are 3 other NPCs that are female. So I could have gone as an all-female party. And I did that in my first playthrough, so I don't do that now to see what else this game has to offer when I play as a male character. No, I'm not talking about The Witcher. I am talking about... Torment. Yes. In Witcher, you don't have a choice. That's right. And in Witcher, but I only have played Witcher 1, and the female characters there are, especially in The Witcher, really just, I mean, they are trading cards, literally, so, yeah. Not that well thought out, mostly. Can you take me to another place? Tensions. To the changing guard.
Making a note.
The creature listens carefully to you and then slowly rotates its whole body, its hands in front of it. Chekak's odor is that of internal organs, slowly liquefied, a bright and pungent odor.
No, not humans. It's connected to egg tunnels. Humans not careful. Tread on eggs, harm broodmates.
Ah, it's a fly! Fly away. I won't harm your eggs.
Human no language is good, but fish head person want eggs, not take risk. Solve problem, talk again.
Can you take me to your eggs? The scent that wafts from the stickers is disgusting. Like organic matter that has been baked, digested, and defecated a second time. Its hands clench hard, and it grates.
No.
Of course not, of course not. Let's talk about Pelii. Pfui, pfui. Pfui, Fliege. Nom. Let's be honest to him. With him. There she is. A heavy stone crumbles to dust in Chekak's fist.
Yes, knowledge.
A heavy feeling, like lightning about to strike on a hot summer day, settles around you.
Not trust. Fish had grub destroy Sticha for no crime, but feeling.
He's a tough one. Okay, let's talk to Pelii. Maybe we can
It now.
do something with her. Yes, you're kind of right, Shiroxy. There are many ways to play this game. And you always learn something new when you play it. That's true. But it's also a game that... There are many other RPGs that kind of force you to play them again and again and again if you want to see everything. But in Numenera, if you're careful, you can see almost everything in your first playthrough. And I highly prefer that because I don't like playing games the second time because I want to play other games. And so it depends how careful you are with your options. And also I read a walkthrough after I played Torment of Numenera before, so I even know about the stuff that I haven't seen because I read about it in the official walkthrough. Now I understand your last sentence, because that's exactly how I feel as well. And no, I think the developers really had that in mind. People like us that want to see everything in their first playthrough without having to play this game for 3 more times just because some option wasn't available the first time. But no, it's not like that. There's lots to discover and you can miss many things, but like I said, when you're careful, you can see almost everything in your first playthrough and you don't have the feeling that you missed something. And I mean, I know because I have played it before, and there are really not that many things that I haven't seen in my first playthrough that I saw now. Only one, but that was my fault in the first one, because I was offensive, or I was insulting one of the Aeon priests and didn't get her quest. So that's completely my fault for not getting that quest. Pelii. Let's talk. Good, let's talk. Olivenkerne generell food where you have to spit out the cores. It's not everyone's cup of tea, I know. Where we go? They will destroy you, that is true. Only I can persuade him. Maybe we can have more modifiers if we choose the other options before. We can move deeper beneath the city.
Have been rock not good, soft not efficient, electric not strong. What else?
Humans above us suffering.
When humans dig, they care for us? No. Why we care for them?
Regular tribute of power sources, why not? I am trying that, Heldrick. I will not kill any innocent creatures just because they live. I won't do that. And not if I have a choice in that in a game. Shiroxy, I totally understand. And I am I hate. No, I don't hate. I don't use napkins for that reason, because when I have greasy fingers, a napkin certainly is in no way enough to make myself feel clean and beautiful and not greasy anymore again. So I never use a napkin. And when I'm eating and I get the tiniest spot of grease on my fingers, after I'm finished with the food, straight to the bathroom to clean them. And yeah, I hate greasy fingers as well. And the napkin just... Who thought that a napkin would be enough after you eat? There's so many things that can happen when you eat that will completely destroy your fingers with all the grease and the mayonnaise and the other sauces. And when I use a napkin, there's still this tiny this film of grease and oil and stains, and it smells. Have you ever smelled your fingers after you have dunked them into mayonnaise? It's so rancy, you don't want that smell. Rancid, even. I like the napkin. I know, Cutie Cat, you are a fan of the napkin. I think it's totally overrated and not necessary in any way. Help a bit? Maybe a bit. I'm a napkin hater. Cheers to that. Wassers Leben. Power sources for your people. Power to the people. The Stichus leans forward, interested, and the scent of sparks rises.
Why they not offer before? This good. What else?
They will destroy you. Let's talk to Pelii. Maybe I have to make this electricity deal with her. What else? What else? Let's talk to him. Oh, him. These automatons, these constructs, they are sometimes pretty helpful.
Yes.
I don't know. Shiroxy, is it?
Yes.
You're back! The frozen construct says, glaring down at you. We don't train novices here! Why are you here? What do you want? Out with it! Business. Build a digging construct. But am I not... When I do that, am I not betraying the trust of the Sticha? Should we try... Should we try to build a digging construct to reach the lair of the Sticha? Or shall we talk to Chekakt again and try to persuade him? What do you think? Yeah, it was... the Master Foreman was pretty much described in the streams before, where I have met him the first time, as kind of a drill sergeant, so... Yeah. That's what I based it on. Some Full Metal Jacket energy. Yes! The Master Foreman declares, glowing eyes scanning the ceiling. Stalkers, bring me the war machine casing from Z19, the intelligence nexus from B2, and the scouring claws from my personal collection! Now, let's talk payment! Make sure you include the costs of repairing the damage done by unleashing an insane war machine with molten claws on the city. The distant artisan calls.
Making a note.
Stalkers, stand by! The foreman shouts. Oh, artisan's not wrong. For once, that might be more construct than you need. Give me a moment. The eyes wink out for several seconds. Engines embedded in the construct's chest roar. Then the eyes reignite. Find me the intact corpse of a Stickers. We can reinforce the carapace and recover the spatial memory system if it's not too far gone. Should lead you straight to its lair. And since you're supplying the materials, I'll waive the cost. I have found a Stickers corpse. Urpilz. How does Urpilz taste in comparison to normal pills? Yeah, trübes Landbier. It's also really nice, in my opinion. Krombacher. My kind of beer. Outcast stickers? No. The vermin only cast out inferior strains. This corpse of yours probably has weak claws. Frayed chitin. I can't spare the fetches for inferior specimens. Found a Stickers corpse in a dead-end tunnel on the far side of the Underbelly. Will that work for a digging construct? The construct's flickering eyes become a bonfire. Fetchers! Artificers! Report to supervisor for new project! Hours later, the workers trudge back. The supervisor makes a complicated hand sign to the Master Foreman. You'll find the construct where you left it, ready for use. I should have asked you for pay after all. Supervisor says it's a masterpiece. Its eyes dim as it descends into deeper thought. But no! A deal's a deal! More beatnies? No. I know, your willpower, you're cool. I know, okay. Supervisor. Hot fire.
Let's do it.
Mutant. A bit too bitter.
At last.
But bitter and refreshing sounds like something I would like. I'm a fan of Guinness and Schwarzbier in general, so I like bitter sometimes. Or coffee. He was just weird. Month Pa. Maybe you have an experience with the sticker. hello again, Captain. Still in the company, I see. Anything I can do for you? Not unless my friend has more questions for you. Ask away. A friend of Captain Tiberius can ask as many questions as they like. Again. Okay, nothing from you.
Absolutely. Sure enough.
And Shrox, you were on a craft beer mission, weren't you? How's that gone so far? Ah. Do you know of a place where the rock is hard and full of the energies?
Making a note.
He laughs, delighted. Is that supposed to be a challenge? Not far from Sargus, a big old spire of black rock glimmers and shines, but only under starlight. It seems to be balanced precariously on the cliffside, but it drives down deep into the earth. The Sticker should find it ideal. Frankly, I'm not sure why they're in the city in the first place, unless they're just being lazy. That spire's a much better spot for their kind. Thank you. Do you know how I get their eggs? Sadly, no. The Sticker lives somewhere underneath the city, but they'd never let a human down there. You'd have to dig your own way down there yourself, I'd imagine. Changing guard. Thank you.
Of course.
Mapper, thank you very much. Craft beer is really it's a hit and miss, isn't it? And what you write seems really like what I thought before. There are so many craft beers that I don't know what they do with it. Maybe they think they have to craft something especially different, and it always tastes like ass then. And then they, like you say, charge a price 3 times of the normal price of a nice Kombara. The animated corpse of the Stickers you unearthed towers above you, waiting for your commands. Examine it. It isn't difficult spotting the additions that the Master Foreman's workers have made. Opalescent metal fills its wounds, and the mangled claw has been replaced with a mechanical one. Coils of rigid cable spring from patch to patch before plunging into its thorax. Some of its eyes have changed as well. Faint, glowing lights blink from otherwise empty sockets. Ugh. Reaction? The thing's pupils blaze bright at the passage of your hand, but that's the extent of its response. Dig me a tunnel, please. A shot and click from behind the creature's blinking eyes is your only response. You sense it is waiting for you to give it a destination. Ah! Damn, I shouldn't have checked the 10 shins. But never mind. Start digging in a random direction. Should we do that? We should totally do that. The automaton's claw flexes, but it does not respond or move. It seems to need to give it a specific destination that can be reached from underground. Okay. See you later.
Of course. Doing it.
Then, Chikekt, I have something for you. A place you can go to. Isn't that nice? I know a better place for you to dig. A spire of black rock, not far from here, full of the energies of prior worlds. The Stickers' spiracles twitch, and an aroma of marble and clay pervades the area.
Better rock.
It seems to consider your words.
Could find spire if we chose.
Sometimes my deep Sticha voice becomes a Yoda voice because I can control it. %. Okay. Offered tribute, better rock source, elocutioner, level 3 effort. I think it doesn't get any better than this. Okay, checked. Get out of here, man! Get out of here! 90%. That should be enough. Success. It considers your words for a time, in the sense that surrounded vary from the frightening to the mundane. At last, the smell of synth and strong glass wafted past your nose, and Chikek says,
Human, give good reason. Yes. Sticker comply.
I'll remember that.
It places its hand on the wall, drumming a complicated pattern with its fingers.
We'll move people to new home in Black Spire. Stick on the troubled brown grubs. We leave.
Huh. It huffs unhappily.
Must send other grub away. Billy Eye, fishhead grub. Tell her we make deal and make her go away.
Okay. Let's do that. Why, of course. Billy Eye, I have solved your problem. You stinking fishhead grub. I hope you have news for me. I have news about the sticker. Good news, I trust. I've handled it. She lifts 1 foot to begin pacing, to start considering her options, and she stops. She slowly turns toward you, each eye rotating separately. She lowers her foot and turns to face you squarely and bites off each word. What did you do? I told Chikek about a rock formation that would better suit their needs. The Sticker will be leaving soon. There's no need to steal their eggs.
Remember that.
You left their eggs with them? How will we enforce their exile without that leverage? She smooths her crest and blinks her eyes slowly. Fine. We can't work with this for now. We have time to engineer another solution. What? Did you promise them anything else? The city would send them a gift of electrical Numenera from time to time. Yes, I did promise this to them. She presses a slightly trembling hand to her head. I wish you hadn't done that, but perhaps it was the only way to achieve optimal results. Very well. You've achieved your objective. Here's your payment. Our business here is finished. Good day. Yeah. Good riddance, Pelii. Checked. I made her go away. Are we buddies now? He whistles.
Ugh, friend.
Chikekt whistles. Oh, I'm spitting on my microphone. Ugh. The smell of dust and closed air surrounds it. The creature is clearly glad to see you.
Sticker moved to new home. It's a good place. Chikekt gone soon. Human won't travel before Chikekt leave. It's free for good human.
The sticker's bows, almost scuttling, and the warm smell of cooking rock rises from its back.
Friend to Sticker, yes. No pay for you. Free.
Can you take me to your old lair?
It's empty now. No Sticker. No axe.
The creature regards you carefully, as if trying to discern your purpose. Then you catch a scent like fresh air sweeping through a tunnel. The equivalent, perhaps, of a dismissive shrug.
Well, talk, friend. No need to pay.
Beautiful. Loading screen. Beautiful. This is different to my first playthrough. I was here before, and I think I used the automaton to get here, and I think I had to kill some Sticha, or at least run away from them. This is new for me. This is new. Emerging from the freshly dug tunnel, you find yourself in a small chamber with veins of refined metal glimmering along the ground and walls. Chikekt turns to face you.
Place beyond was egg rooms, hatching chambers.
Its claws work up and down slowly.
Future Sticker moved far away. Sanctuary on other side of Nut Nest.
Okay, thanks for getting me here.
I'll remember that.
I will remember that. Let's see what's to be done here.
I'm ready.
Warm sinews of light lace the walls, spiraling into the base of a hollow statue. It gleams in the same color as the glowing strands. Faint scratches along the base, about the size of a sticker's claw, suggest they hit the statue while tunneling and could not extract it. Round tubes with apertures of varying sizes connect to a central drum. A soft breeze from the newly dug burrow behind you hums over the openings. The gnarled metallic veins running through the rocky walls deaden the noise from the device. It is unlikely to be heard outside this room. Pooh. Maybe itch.io gives you something similar? But sorry that you have to ask again. I don't remember you ever having asked me that. Okay, then I know there's Backer Kit, but on Backer Kit there's only that stuff that doesn't reach its Kickstarter goal, but you still can donate to it. There's Patreon, but that's different. You pay an amount per month, and it's not really for game development as far as I know. But there are other Kickstarter sites besides Kickstarter, that's true. But I don't know how they are called. Sorry. You thought you did, but I can't remember. Too many crap games on itch.io? That's true, yes. On the other hand, there's also many creative games that don't land on any other side. And I have bought a bundle there once, the Racial Equality Bundle, when the Black Lives Matter movement started. And it was $5 for you got your money's worth, I would say. And there were some cool games. There's music, and there's also pen and paper role-playing games, or other paper games, tabletop games. And I'm looking forward to play one of these someday on the stream. Some of these lesser known is still too much. These unknown games on itch.io. The gnarled metallic veins running through the rocky walls deaden the noise from the device. Yes, I know. Reach inside. Ooh! Just inside the tube, you feel a piece of loose material. It pulls free with a light tug. Whatever technology this statue represents has been worn away by digging and time, but the fragments may still be useful to you. Encephalic rush. Neisenstein. 2 of them. Good. And 15 shins. The cylindrical drum and snaking tubes that make up the statue lie idle and silent. Blow into one of the apertures? Why not? Your stomach flips as a wave of vibrating air buffets you for a fraction of a second. Golden light flows up from the seams into the statue, forming a looping pattern in the center of the drum. As the rumbling continues, energy coruscates along the veins in the rock running into the device. What am I doing? After a moment, the sound gutters and dies away, but wispy tracings of the pattern continue to glow on the surface. It is approximately the size of a human hand. Oh, hand, not head. Though the shape is more like a dozen tentacles. Place your hand on the light tracings. The same sound you heard before rattles your gut. It spitters but remains on, the acoustics having deteriorated over the millennia. Though the sound is intermittent, there's something fascinating about it that forces you to pay attention. You easily tear your focus away, but the effect might be stronger if the statue was fully intact, especially on a creature with non-human psychology. Tybert chuckles. That thing reminds me of a lass I once saw playing a flute in Nayan. Had a pack of gents stumbling after her, downright captivated. Might have been her music, might have been that she didn't have a single stitch on. Still, I remember her smile the most. I think it opened that door? Oh! And I closed it again?
I'm going.
No, I can't open it again. Okay. Smooth gray tendrils snake in and out of the rock along this wall, eventually growing out to cover the nearby doorway. Though metallic in texture, the material has grown like a vine or fungus. The individual strands are hard but warm to the touch. An inky black tendril with sparks darting from its tip extends from the blossoming, tightly bound creepers. You might be able to pull it free from the vine. Law natural, smashing, quick fingers. 45. 85. And smashing. 45. 50. 100. Okay, smash that stuff. On the other hand, smashing could break it and maybe gives us something else. Let's use Tybier's quick fingers. Success! Running a finger along the tendril, you feel a slight striation that indicates the grain of the vine. You slip a hand around it and pull directly against the weft. It comes cleanly free. The other strands loosen and separate as you move the fragment by them, then wind back together. I have a myco-metal vine fragment. This is a fragment of the organic metal vine you found growing in the Sticha Lair. It shows some unusual magnetic properties. Uh-huh.
All right.
Anything else? Okay.
I'm ready.
Let's see.
Fine.
The glowing statue emits a low hum that tugs slightly at your mind, trying to draw your attention. The sticker cannot seem to resist it as you can. Ah, I remember. Yes, I didn't fight the sticker in my first playthrough. I had to... I think it was either repelling or attracting them. And I had to play with these statues to kind of control the sticker and move past them. Ah, yeah.
Of course.
Why do we have to go there? Ah, that's why. Loot. Take all! Brute's ears. When you insert this set of plugs into your ears, you can suddenly hear through the ears of another being. Pulling out the earplugs and reinserting them into your ears links you to a different individual. Overheard speech seems to be completely incomprehensible and alien each time, so the target individuals are probably distant in space or time or both.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Yes, you are, Eritus. Yes, you are. Let's open these doors.
Don't mind if I do.
Go everywhere. Ah, I think this is...
Yes.
Ouchie.
Now.
Take all and run!
Fair enough.
People, run!
All right.
Eltis, why aren't you moving? Now, these are just the statues that don't do anything anymore.
All right.
What did I pick up just now? A glove. Oh, the gloves. These 6-fingered, Gloves are completely and utterly achromatic. Their singular lack of color is nearly hypnotic. Ugh.
On my way.
Okay, I think that's closed off. That's a place we can go
All
through. Yeah.
Yes.
I think there's nothing to do but go through. No.
I am the very soul of
No.
legend.
We have done anything. Yeah, let's go through this entrance. Nom. We are here. The Buried Crossroads. This is the place where this changing guard... This is where we want to be. Let's save. Some of the glowing bands on this machine have gone dark. It seems to be dying. Oh, this looks
I'm
like
ready.
the sorrow.
I'm always ready.
The sorrow looms from the skillfully created mural. You can almost feel its clammy tendrils wrapping around your heart. Its inhuman victims twist and writhe, pleading for an impossible mercy.
Yes.
Healing Sword, the tome of singing thorns. The pages of this ancient heavy book rustle as if waiting to be turned. A cast of tattoo is inscribed onto the title page. Someone has attached a much newer tag to the binding which reads, "Exclusive property of Falinda and Stiristi, booksellers. They want to have their book back." I remember. Sting charge. I bought that. Nah.
Making a note. Ready.
What's that? Sleek and streamlined, this machine hums with energy. You're fairly certain that it came to life just as you entered the chamber. Okay. Pee break! See you in a minute. 90 seconds? Whatever. In some seconds, minutes. Soon. We are back. We are back. We are back. Back. Live again. Okay. What's that?
Let's go.
This device looks like it was once part of some larger device or network of devices. Embedded in the rock beneath the city, thick cables disappear into the holes in the wall. The machine gives off a low hum just at the edge of your hearing. It feels oddly familiar. How does it work? Touching the etched surface reveals a display interface, but it seems unresponsive to your gestures and commands. The display does show a vast network of other devices it must be connected to. If you're reading it correctly, there's a vast array of machines and engines operating somewhere underneath the city. This interface might control them. Try to use it. You poke it, swipe it, yell at it, speak gently to it, but the interface is completely unresponsive to your commands. Again, unresponsive.
I'm going.
This one. You poke idly around this old machine. It feels strangely and vaguely familiar. But memory's faint itch is fleeting. You have the barest feeling of images and information flickering around you, but nothing concrete, and nothing that lasts for more than a millisecond. You run your hands across the machine, try to lift it and interact with it in other ways, but nothing seems to work. It's a mystery to you. The flickering and the incomprehensible data reminds you of Celestige. She'd likely know what to make of the device. We don't have Celestige with us.
Of course.
Okay, then
Absolutely.
screenshot time.
I'm ready.
That was our thumbnail. A staggering array of mirrors and lenses encircle you. Cables run from their backs to various machines scattered throughout the room. Your hands ache at the sight of this sanctuary, this workshop. Your predecessor spent many hours here, and your body remembers. Behind the display, you hear a hinge creak. Study them? The mirrors twitch as you gaze from surface to surface. Eventually, you realize why. They are attuned to your mind. You can move each one as effortlessly as your own hand. Every surface shows something else besides your reflection. A sliver of glass highlights a red cord around your throat. A small oval mirror lingers on a pulsing blue star beneath your forehead. The mirrors to either side of the large central mirror periodically flash purple. The tiny lenses above it all crane their necks to study you. One of them appears to be shivering. And you sense danger here as well. No, not sense. Remember. You remember that these mirrors are directed not just at this world, but at this world, but at others as well. You can see things in these mirrors that aren't visible to the naked eye, and if you aren't careful, they'll see you too. Let's try them again. The larger ones respond to the lightest touch of your mind. The smaller mirrors drain, creaking, to study you. Small oval mirror. The pulsing blue star beneath your forehead expands as you watch. Oddly enough, it feels like it belongs there, like it was waiting to be discovered. Motion draws your attention to the other two mirrors. In them, you see a very different reflection of yourself. Pale clouds of blue light surround your hands. Feathery tendrils trail from every fingertip, flicking at the air. You raise your hand, your reflection does as well, and suddenly, your head burns with the ache of the radiant object within it. Is this like the Mirror of Erised? Where you get the Philosopher's Stone if you want it, but don't use it, and don't want to use it, but need it? Look at my hands. The skin is glowing. Tiny, needle-like tendrils emerge from the tips of each finger, tiny tools for delicate work. Pluck out the object. This is a fist-sized bronze sphere that you removed from a trans-dimensional space inside your head. Its surface is covered in interlocking spirals. Okay. You press your fingertips against your forehead and feel the needle-like tendrils close around the round object inside your head. Carefully, you pull it out. The rising agony melts away, and the glow slowly fades from your hands, revealing a bronze sphere in your palm, growing more substantial with every passing second. Okay, step 1. Sorry, burpee time. The purple glow on the side mirrors. As soon as you look at the mirror to your left, a torrent of radiant light flows through you, nearly tugging you off your feet. You regain your balance just in time to see the light pass into the mirror on your right. In that mirror, you see a machine aglow with the same purple light you spotted before. If you allow the right light to carry you, chances are that it will take you to wherever that machine is. Okay. As always, anyone who's watching, you can decide with me. Let's look at that red band around our neck. Mentally, you jostle the mirror and feel an invisible noose close around your throat and tighten. Gasping, you sink to your knees, fall to your side, and as your vision goes dark, You realize that if you survive this death, you found a shortcut into the labyrinth. How convenient.
I can't die.
Okay, okay. Anything new here? What's on your mind?
All right.
Okay, I'm out of here.
All right.
Handy trick, that immortality thing of yours.
It is, isn't it, Tybia? Okay.
All right.
The shivering lens. You raise your hand. The tiny lens bends towards it and then flinches away with a soft wong. But not before. You catch a glimpse of something small and shapeless moving inside. Is that mirror moving? Eritis says as eyes shut. Never mind, don't tell me. You turn your attention back to the mirror. Are you afraid of me? The lens goes quite still, then tips toward you, ever so slightly, like a child peering over a cliff. And inside the glass, tendrils of thick liquid stream from the corners of the lens, coiling thread by thread into a perfect, vibrating sphere. In seeing it, it sees you, and smashes itself against the glass, turning it utterly black. Looks alive. Hands on his hips. Not that looks mean anything. Crack. A jagged white line appears at the upper corner of the lens, racing along the surface like a breaking wave. You blink. When you open your eyes an instant later, the lens is gone. All that remains is an empty frame. Eritis stares at you. The empty frame, then you again. It's gone. I think you feed it too hard. And yet something has changed in your mind. You hear whispers too distant to understand. You feel a presence swelling within you, reveling in the alignment of your tides. You hear a voice speak a single word, a word that echoes across the labyrinth, calling you to it.
Making a note.
Is the is a character that was included with a patch. And is funny. Is nice. Is cool. I like 8 physical damage, medium melee weapon. Who can use that? Medium melee. Maybe Elegant. Might for physical, 3 chemical, 8 physical, max plus 8, max plus 6. And you get healed sometimes. But this is might and that's speed. No. Sting charge. Now I have 2 of them. So you have no skills whatsoever, have you? You cannot use melee weapons, but that's it. Heavy weapons, I mean. So maybe you should also get Not the rapier, but the sting charge for energy. 3 physical. Max plus 9, max plus 12. Yep, you get a sting charge as well. Yeah, you too. And we have to get one of these ciphers away. Clears the fog of war. Who needs that? Nobody. Really. 15 energy to all characters in range. Yeah, you're in the thick of it, so why not? Servant of the Tides. We have Ooh.
Yes. Now.
You step back into the semicircle of mirrors, sensing the pressure of invisible eyes on you. Carry me. A flood of purple light streams from the mirror as soon as you look at it. It lifts you from your feet and carries you into the mirror on the other side. Ooh. Wasn't expecting that. Here I am. Hello. Have you seen that? You apparently haven't.
Yes.
Okay,
Now.
let's go back there. Well, it fits that it's connected to the clock over there. You're still here. You can go with your family. I have this one.
Sure.
There it is.
Danger? So be it.
There it is. What's wrong with you?
At last.
With the laptop or without it? And yes, I understand that I was taking a walk just before the stream, just before I started. It's very nice weather. It is. Take me to the Changing Guard Sanctuary. Ah, okay. Bye-bye.
Yes.
Do you smoke, Shiroxy? Every time I hear balcony, I think of people smoking there, but I don't think you do. Or am I wrong?
To action.
No, only one thing left.
On it.
Let's look into the large central mirror. Of all of them, this mirror seems the most mundane. It shows your unaltered reflection, the crease between your eyebrows as you concentrate, and the gaunt, staring creatures in the hallway behind you. Force the mirrors to focus on the creatures. Oh, look behind me. Ah. Should we look behind us? I don't know if forcing the mirrors to focus on the creatures makes them real, or if we look behind us is what makes them real. And maybe this would deactivate them. Or we could examine the other lenses. Okay, they're not there.
Ready.
Okay. Large central mirror. Look behind us. Nothing is there. Okay. The mirrors strain at your bidding and you see the things behind you clearly. They are bony, mute, snuffling at the air through a slit in their swollen faces. One of them wheels around, fixing you with a single hungry eye. It stumbles toward you, feet scraping across the stone. The rest stagger after it, slurping and gasping. I don't want to hurt you. Return to your realm. Your warning does not deter them. Snuffling and choking, they stagger at you, claws outstretched. Oh, Snozens! Them so many creatures. Okay, Tibia begins. Maybe this stuff here works. Tibia, can you go? Ah, all the way here? No, you can't. Oh, we can move here.
Sure enough.
And shoot at... no, because I was 1 millimeter... Edges. You just attack. You can't do anything else. Yeah, go ahead.
I bet
Snatch.
your ancestors felt that.
Ouchie. Elegant. But you're the mechanical genius, so maybe you go here. Or you... and you keep them away. Rotation. No adaptation. Let's use the living tattoos.
Sliver.
And fuck him up, man. Fuck him up. Kaplow. Bams. Abacus's turn. Ouchie. Ah, that's chemical damage. Nice. Oh. Half-faced sounds like we can't really hit him. 7 trans-dimensional damage. That's not good. That's not good. Okay, I can shoot. No. I might be able to kill him. Okay, let's stand here.
Yes. Now.
Shoot at him. And kick his butt. Should suffice.
I missed.
Ah, you buttnut! Can you do anything with it? No, Sticha. Oh, verdammt. Why did I move there anyway? Okay. Then, Tibia, you go here.
On my way.
And shoot at this one. And hopefully don't miss.
No.
Ham! With that abacus is gone. Okay, he's phased. I don't know what that means, but he's phased and we will hit him and kill him.
Victorious!
Victorious. Yes, you are. And then you will flank him.
I am the very soul of action.
I'm surrounded. Help.
Yes, you are. Right, you are, Elegant. Maybe you should attack and then walk away. I hope we can do that. I think we can. How much health does it have? 18. Both 18. +6. Well, I have to hit him twice, no matter which one I choose.
Damn.
Ah, damn. Okay, then you go here. Here.
All right.
Don't be flanked. Ouch!
I'm surrounded.
You are. Can you do anything? Sucker punch. It has a negative fatal. Maybe I should sucker punch that one. Yeah, sucker punch that dude. It's still at full health. Okay. Sucker punch him. And kill him.
Didn't see that coming.
I don't think it did.
Yes. Now.
No, but oh, full face. But you don't move, do you? Tibia. I could do that and let Artis do the attack. Yeah, why not? Issue a challenge at. Oh, everyone near me? Can't I? All enemies in range. Okay. But they are quite intelligent. I don't think this will work. Just shoot it. Let's just shoot it. 4+12 wouldn't kill it. Don't miss. Ooh. Nice.
Don't mind if I...
PR. There it is. Attack it. Just attack it. But it wouldn't kill it because it's got 1 HP left then. Maybe that's the right idea then.
I'm ready. I'm always ready.
Fell swoop to both of you. Kill you! Ah, 75%, that should be enough.
I bet your ancestors felt.
Ooh, critical! Nice! Nice. Is it too far away? I can't attack it? Oh, I can. Let's activate the Taus. No! No, that's the Tatus. That's the... No. Okay, just attack it. It's got 12 HP left. 4+6 isn't 12. So don't strain yourself, Elugan. Just... Sucker Punch again? No. Warp Dash. Oh, but it's too far away. Okay, maybe from here I can still shoot it? Ah! Still too far away.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh, it does have an AoE.
Feels like
Damn.
someone threw up in my mouth.
Why are you all so slow? Tibia and my character.
Sure enough.
Atris, finish him!
A heroic strike of heroic proportions.
That it is. That it is, my friend. Oh, and they're all dead and nothing happened?
All right.
Okay, okay.
Ready.
What happens now? Nothing happens anymore.
Sure.
But we can still interact with that. I forgot. Anything? Nothing.
Yes.
Maybe this one.
Now.
Ah, that's for Celestige.
Action! Here I come!
Sorry. If you heard that, I'm very sorry because it sounded disgusting.
All right.
And you stop seeing, yay!
I'm
Anything
going.
else here? No, there isn't. Is there? Hmm.
Yes.
There maybe? No. Okay then. Go.
All right.
Thanks, automaton.
Absolutely.
Jacket, you can care for your family now. You can go away. I don't need you anymore. Thank you for staying. Really? That's unexpected. It's too much even. Okay. Mappa, I found the place you wanted to know about. The Changing Guards machine room. Hey, Mapper. Have you found it yet? Do you see with new eyes? I do. Are you joking? Can you really? Tell me! He stares avidly at you, his blue prosthetic gleaming. As you speak, a space clears on his skin and new lines pull themselves to the surface. He moans as if in the throes of deep pleasure. Ah, the Sticha Lair, yes, like I was there. The eye clicks and whirs for a moment, and then he stares at the new tattoo. That smell. Did you notice the smell in the lair? In their lair? Like lightning and dust? My thanks to you. You've done right by me. And I've been to the Changing Guard Sanctuary too. I think I should close this olive glass because there's a fly in here and I don't want to share with it. No. Hallo, ein Enolum! Grüezi! Dankeschön. Ich habe gerade die Oliven zugemacht. Weil hier eine Fliege rumfliegt und ich hoffe, ich will, dass sie dann nicht noch irgendwie reinfliegt. Deswegen, ja. Auch ein bisschen Wasser. Ist nämlich Leben. So. Enno. Wie das hier läuft? 2 Schlücke sind natürlich besser. Wenn hier wichtige Entscheidungen sind, kannst du aussuchen, was passiert, wenn die anderen nichts dagegen haben. Je mehr Leute sich für eine Entscheidung entscheiden, die passiert. Außerdem, du kannst Deutsch schreiben. Ich antworte mal auf Deutsch, mal auf Englisch, mal gucken, wahrscheinlich auf Deutsch für dich dann. Aber generell ist das ja heute der englische Stream, also don't be alarmed and just go with the flow. He leans forward and the blue eye begins to gleam more brightly. Tell me about it. As you speak, Mapper stares at the exposed patch of flesh on his arm. New lines etch into his skin, unfurling themselves across the space. He smiles tightly and shifts in his seat. Yes, yes. He points to one line. Here, in the void beneath the city. What's this in the mural? He looks more closely at his arm and recoils. Ah, gods, it's terrifying even from here. He rubs at his skin, as if trying to rid himself of the mural's image. His blue eye looks anywhere but at himself, and he shivers bone deep. I don't envy you seeing that thing, friend. No, not at all. Oh, he saw the sorrow there. Witziger Emoji. Patrick ist immer gut. Yeah, olives are, I mean, I can eat them like Salzstangen. Or like chips. It's a very nice snack. And yeah, I ate until now. Yeah. He slaps his face a bit, bringing some flush to cheeks and smiles again. Anyway, I owe you a map, don't I? He takes a big breath and says, the White Death is hiding in a place called the Cave of Last Words. It's an old thief's bolt hole. They say Sheila herself used it, but they don't say where it is. Persistence pays, though. That's always been my watchword.
Remember that.
There's one way to get to it through the caravanserai, but it's sealed tight. And I never found a way in, but you can get there from the underground. The Sticha know. They dug there. They can dig there again. I can get to Matkina now. Okay. Nothing new, right? Nothing new. Okay, farewell. I think I like the green ones more. In the past, years ago, I liked the black olives more, but when I found out that many of them are blackened and not really black, I kind of... They didn't taste as good then anymore. But even when we have real black olives and real green olives, I think I like... My favorite olives are the green ones with a piece of garlic inside of them. Oh, you can never have too much garlic, and olives plus garlic is a win-win, double-win situation. Yeah. Okay, let's get to Matkina. Let's get to Matkina. And I think this is the last thing we will do today. But you, my dear viewers, might maybe should decide some stuff there, because doing stuff with Matkina is a little different. Oh, I have a bonded item. -2 might pool, but plus 50 movement speed and speed pool. Why haven't I equipped it yet? Either him or me. We're both bad with moving, aren't we? No, he can't run. And I can't as well. Okay, then I give myself the shadow step. I don't need might. 50 movement speed, +2 speed pool, -2 might. Yeah, that's good. That's nice. Checked. Bring me to Matkina. Cave of Lost Words.
Is close to surface, at top of city. Took another human there once. Checked travel where friend want. We go.
Yep, another human. Okay, Enno. Schön, dass du trotzdem einfach mal eingeschaltet hast. Adios. This is Matkina. This woman's skin is white. The color of alabaster or fresh ivory. Flat black eyes surrounded by sharply pointed features stare coldly at you. She wears jet black hair cut straight at the shoulders. Her clothes are functional and drab. Her cloak is fastened by the necklace of 5 canisters, each of different shape. She turns the black device over and over in her hands.
Where did you come from? How did you know where to find me?
Her startled expression becomes a dark glower. A keen blade flickers through her fingers. You're sure it wasn't there a moment ago. Elegant mutters. I think she and Calestige would get along just fine. I followed your trail. A schist. Thought I'd covered it. Thought I'd covered my tracks. Thought... Fine. You wanted to find me? You found me. More's the pity. So now it's time to talk. Wait. Are you asking the questions here or am I? She glances at your tattoo. How new are you? What were the circumstances of your birth? When did you happen? Let's... Shroxy, should we lie to her or should we be honest with her? I think we should be honest with her. Oh, it's too bright. Yep, webcam. That's too bright. That is too bright. That's better, but still. Ah. Aha. Yaha. That's good. More color. And that's good. That's good. That's fine. I fell from an exploding moon. Ha! That bastard of a creator always finds a way to abandon us at the worst possible moment. Have you heard the stories of Tuck or Inifer yet? You should. What of them? She points her chin at your companions. If you think you can overpower me with mortals, you're mistaken. Sounds just like her father. What did you say? You're trespassing in my home, you know. Coming with a cast-off makes you more suspicious, not the other way around. We mean no harm. I don't trust you, that's the problem. But fine. She flicks her hand and the knife disappears. Disemboweling you would just be a waste of time for me anyway. She turns back to her workbench and picks up the device again. Then she spits on the floor and scuffs it with her boot, all nervous energy. So what do you want from me? Now can you tell me of other cast-offs? Self-absorbed, treacherous, leave a trail of misery and suffering. Shall I continue? Also powerful, scheming, ambitious. Her smile is crooked and quick. But you want names, don't you? You won't get them from me, though. Not now. Remember Adiris. And remember the first. And remember Tash. And I killed Tash for what he did to me, for the hole he cut in my memory. But that hole grew and grew, and eyes flicker and her cold gaze returns to you. This is more than you need to know. They're bastards, all of them. You as well. Why are you hiding down here? I'm not hiding! Her rage is quick, hot, and palpable, and something about it makes your vision dim for a moment. I'm strategizing, planning. Why would someone live voluntarily in a place like this? She gestures around her, and as her eyes break contact with you, her emotion leaks from her frame. This is where I stay. It's a bolt hole. Always has been, for those who know where to find it. Even Sheila hid here, they say. What are you planning? Oh, were you part of my plan? You weren't. It's not your business. The resonance. A glint of understanding shines in her eyes. Yes, of course you would have hid it there. A crooked grin plays about the corner of her mouth and then vanishes. I know who can help you, or did. It slips away. My mind has holes in it. Tash took a rusty scalpel to my thoughts, my memories. I can't... She trails off. She catches hold of the table and it seems to anchor her. Her eyes harden.
I'll remember that.
No. No, you must do something for me. She caresses the black and jagged device, knobbed and protruding with antenna. A sigil reminiscent of your tattoo is emblazoned on it. This is Tash's marecaster. I want you to enter his mare and find out what you can about the Jark. I'm convinced that's the key. What's a marecaster? Am I really the first one to say the word to you? Oh, you're in for a surprise, dear brother. Every cast-off has one, just like every cast-off has this. She taps the tattoo on your head. No one knows what they are for. Adiris used to think they were a byproduct of the transfer process, just like us. She seems lost in thought for a moment. Then she shakes her head. Wherever they came from, they can be used like a kind of temporal viewer. You relive an event in the life of the cast-off whose marecaster it is. That event is called a mare. What's a Jark? You don't know? I thought it was a common instrument. No, it might not be so much anymore. One of the curses of a long life. Fashions come and go before you even know they exist. Probably easier just to let them go, or make new ones of your own, like some of the other cast-offs. Sorry. No, not sorry. You should know this. You should know about things, history. That's what life is, knowing and doing. Matkina, you need to focus. Tell him what he needs. A Jark is an ancient wood wind, and this one was kept in a sealed cave behind massive doors from a prior world. It had powers, but I can't remember what those powers were. What's a marecaster again? A byproduct of the transfer process, at least that's what they used to tell me. Regardless of what it truly is, you can use it to relive an event in the life of another cast-off. Can we spy with it? Not spy, more like seeing pictures of their past, like watching them from inside their minds at times when they burned or raged or changed, when their life was a moment of flux. Why can't you enter the mare? Don't you think I've tried? She snarls with sudden rage, her knife a handspan from your neck. Do you think I would waste my time with a newborn, a thief who steals into my home? If there were any chance I could do this myself? Her shoulders heave up and down with each angry breath. I try and my mind fills with static, like I'm talking to a murden. Only it slashes and stabs and burns me. And she blinks then, confused. Why am I angry? Did you... She straightens, flipping the knife back into her cloak. No, it'll be all right. Just find the damn Jark and I'll tell you whatever you need to know. What does it unlock? Her brow furrows. Confused for a moment, she curses. If I knew that, I wouldn't need your help, would I? You stole that memory from me, all right? If you can find it for me, it will all come back, all of it. How do I enter Amir? An almost palpable hunger fills her eyes, a yearning. Hold the marecaster. You feel the tug immediately. Don't resist. Empty your mind and the tides pull you into the marecaster. She collects herself. Then you watch him. Watch for the Jark. When you see what he's done with it, pull your mind away from Tasha's and tell me what you saw. And don't try to change anything. She says almost as an afterthought. Why not change anything? Nothing serious. She says it as though speaking to an overly concerned child. Nothing serious. It's not like you can change the past, but I need you to learn a specific piece of information. If you change something, then you might go the wrong way. I think we can change the past. I think we will enter the mare next time. Until then, farewell. Fine. She raises a hand, turning already back to her workbench, already muttering to herself, her attention back on the strange device she was holding. Tush, you scum, what did you hide from me? Okay. Matkina. Next time, Matkina. No? Let's call it Matkina. Okay. Thank you. Mucho for anyone who was watching at this early hour. We will continue with our journey through the Ninth World on Thursday. So the day after tomorrow at 3 o'clock again. 15 o'clock, if you will. Until 17:30. Glad you're here until the end, Shiraxi. Mwah! Kisses. I hope you do well with your apartment and that everything works out for you. And if you want to, we can see each other again tomorrow at 19:30 with Gothic 2, Die Nacht des Raben. Bye bye. Ich hoffe auch. Tschüssi dann. Adios.